Welcome to your wrapping tutorial. This is tutorial number 6, the bottom wrap. Starting with your baby underneath one side of the wrap, and you're going to use the rest of the length to wrap around your baby. So bringing it from your baby's back down and around their thighs. You'll have their legs up for this position, so they're nice and curly. Now, the purpose of this wrap is that it's actually going to hold their legs up into position for them. Some babies just cannot do it, or in fact a lot of babies cannot do it on their own, and they do need a little bit of guidance and a bit of support. And this wrap does all of the above. So you are just continuing to wrap this around, and when you do raise their head, just very gently raise their head to get the excess across and around. Now keep a hand on your baby's legs just to keep them in place whilst you're wrapping. This will just help to make sure they don't spring out suddenly and disturb the wrapping, especially in the stages where you're building this up. It is only meant to be gently around them. We want to make sure it's tight enough to keep them in place, but not so tight that it causes circulation problems, or we end up with lines across their legs or their body because it was too tight. We definitely want to avoid that. It's just tight enough to help to keep them in place. You are only encouraging them as to where you would like them to be. So now you've got the end of the wrap long enough to just, not too long, but enough that you can just tuck it underneath and focus on positioning your baby exactly how you like them. So in this case, I would tilt the head slightly more to the left. Bringing the wrap around the shoulder just helps to give that nice circular appearance as well to that wrap. It's important to try and keep the hand that's up next to the head. My baby doll won't do this, but it is nice to create a connection. Now this baby needs to have his head just raised up a little bit, just to bring that chin a little bit closer to his chest. Just going to take one of the cloths and slip it right underneath the lower blankets. You can see immediately that's made a big difference. And don't forget to smooth it over and photograph from all angles.